All right, so I missed work again today. My apologies. Tomorrow is Wednesday, February 12th. I'm going to be at work no matter what. Um, it's my own fault for going to Disney on Friday night in the middle of, literally Central Florida and maybe the whole country, I don't know, is going through this flu, also COVID, and just all kinds of crap going around. Emergency rooms have been pretty busy and that sort of thing. So, I don't know what the hell I have, but I'm just rolling through every symptom you can imagine, right? My body's taking turns going through all the symptoms you can think of, except for the only two I can think of I haven't had yet. Puking, which thankfully that's the worst thing. So, and my eye sockets haven't bled yet. So that's the only two things left to happen. But I will see you guys in the pre-market in the morning, no matter what. All right, so anyway, here's what I'm watching for tomorrow. Remember, guys, we're day traders, so we're looking for things that may give us a setup tomorrow. In other words, in-play stocks. Speaking of which, let me put this reminder up for new people in chat just so you can understand what we're all about. But the gist of it is we focus on in-play stocks and then trade intra-day setups and don't hold overnight. So that way, at least you're always focusing on something that a list of things that should give decent intraday moves, right? All right, so anyway, with that said, this is kind of a sleeper pick, ZENA. It doesn't look like much, but if you zoom in, you can kind of see that today was a little extra volume. But again, just keep in mind, that is just a sleeper pick. It is not something I would normally have on watch. I just stumbled across it, so I thought I'd throw it on there. MGNI, just another quiet day, but still holding up after recent gains. Had a nice headline last week. LTBR, couple day pullback after that breakout on, was it Friday? Thursday. All right, anyway, a couple days lower. We're going to watch that one. LTRY has just been crazy strong. It's really extended, but I am going to put it on watch anyway. CSAI has only been trading for like maybe 10 days or so, but had a nice pop yesterday, biggest volume yet, and then another intraday move today. I know it's a weird looking chart because there's not much to go on, but sorry. Anyway, you can, it can, on an intraday basis, it's really made a couple nice moves the last couple days. SOPA, massive breakout. I don't think anybody knows why. And as I'm looking, after hours, it's trading at 407, so it might not even be in play at all tomorrow. I really don't like stuff that's made big moves without any kind of headline. So we'll see if it's even in play tomorrow. AIFF did have a headline, closed at 840, well off of its 1151 highs, but it's a small float, trading at 960 as I'm talking to you in after hours. Day traders, right? We got to have this one on watch. ORMP, something to do with oral insulin. Nice volume for that stock, closing way off its highs, but let's throw it on a chart. BKSY is kind of forming a nice little flag here, pennant, whatever you want to call it, up near recent highs. It's had some good headlines lately. IVVD did get that bounce we were looking for today, closing near the highs. The bounce could continue tomorrow. It's definitely a recent high flyer, so we want to watch it. BYON, just kind of interesting. Today's high, let me get this right here. Today's high 990, and you look to the left, you had another high of 1008, not very far above. It's been in play lately, kind of. I mean, you see this big volume spike back here, and another decent volume spike today. So another kind of sleeper pick, but I'm going to have it on watch. MNMD, I think, is that RFK play. Did bounce today at the 8-day. It goes back on watch tomorrow. Tesla, starting to get ahead of itself to the downside here. Bear with me 1 second. I want to see where the 200-day is on this. All right, so I just threw up the chart with the 200-day on it. I certainly love it down there. But it's just starting to get ahead of itself. Over the last 3 sessions, it's fallen from over 380 down to 328.50 at the close. So that one deserves to be on watch for a snapback bounce. Snapback bounce. Sorry, I don't have much of a voice. And then DECK, I happened to stumble across too. Had this big sell-off on earnings. Kind of tried to hold the 200-day bounce to that. But now you got 4 days in a row, 4 red days in a row again. This is just another possible snapback bounce scenario. Not a pretty daily chart, but day traders, we also like oversold and overbought in the short term as well, right? Anyway, that's it for me. I am, before I can't talk anymore, I'm going to wrap it up, and I'll see you guys in the pre-market tomorrow. Have a good night.